it's like any positive thoughts I have by the end of the day are completely negated by the wake up. Like, if I have theories on why it's so bad, I feel like when I sleep, all the thoughts are gone, and when I wake up, it's like instantly respawning back into a world where I do not want to be at all. Not even a little bit. The further I get away from the morning, the better. But on the topic of this General Motors situation, I think I'm gonna sue the police department first for telling me that nobody would take my case due to my skin color. There's no way that was an appropriate thing to say during an interrogation. I don't give a fuck. Like deep down, not even deep down, on the surface, what I'm saying is I absolutely do not care about anything they tried to do to me at this point, because my life is already at zero due to what happened at that stupid ass car factory. You cannot legally discriminate against someone at a job due to their skin color at all. You cannot let them be called a slur, and a slur cannot be believed merely because of that person's skin. I don't give a fuck who you people are out there that think a person should move on. You guys are flat out bitch made, period. You're flat out pussy. You guys are the types to get exterminated in concentration camps, okay? Me, I've been a soldier since I was a child, and I mean a child. Like, I was abducted by the streets. I don't give a fuck what any of these other niggas are telling you, because I don't feel like a hood nigga. I don't. I feel like I was abducted by the streets. Like, I do mean abducted. I don't mean, well, like, there's so much I do not say. You know, like, it might seem like I say a lot surface level, but I really don't. But I literally mean I feel like the streets abducted me when I was a kid. You see, like, what is the priority on? First of all, people are addicted to their cell phones nowadays, like how a crackhead back in the day would be addicted to crack. And I feel like justice systems are pursuing what makes people click, not what is actually justice. So why the fuck are we so big on this sex trafficking thing, which involves females, but we're not addressing the fact as society that male children are being abducted by the hood in the streets at an early age and turned into child soldiers, where they're persecuted by both the government and the fucking streets, okay? And they're growing into adult men who are paranoid as fuck, psychotic, sociopathic, aggressive, and desperate. You know what I'm saying? And with me, my experience is combining this with military and then getting the law enforcement jobs. Like, don't ever confuse what I'm saying. The military has great men in it. It's a brotherhood, you know. That's probably the strongest, most loyal system, most honorable system I've ever observed in my life. Okay, there's great men in that. But do I feel weaponized? Yes. With that and everything else that's going on. I feel like society has like prepped me to become like a mass murderer or something. The functions exist in my brain. You feel me? Hold on. I gotta spit. Fuck him. I feel like society is trying to evolve me into the function of a mass murderer. I'm gonna tell you why. So with my theories on consciousness, right, and you'll see when I release this fictional autobiography book, I wonder sometimes if we don't understand our functions in the universe, and they're already predestined for us. I wouldn't even say predestined, because you have the ability, to go haywire from the system with your free will. My theory is that we are growing on this planet to serve functions that we don't understand, and for whatever reason, I get hella violent impulses transmitted into my brain from other entities. If people would pay attention, they would see that the level of terror that envelops, my point in space-time is extreme, and it leaks into me, and then I begin, I begin leaking it back out, I don't understand how any normal person could take this much pressure day to day. I feel like they would have already killed themselves or done something crazy, like an atrocity somewhere. And that's just the function. When you have no outlet, no future, you get an injustice on you, and people's normal response is to make excuses for the aggressor. Like, they're gonna make excuses, like every excuse, as to why the company can win an amoral legal battle, can shirk responsibility for this, and they got lawyers, and they got time, and they got money, and in the state it's rigged to be on their side. How the fuck, why would you make the argument for them and not just admit, hey, they're wrong and something should be done? You see what I'm saying? People are prepped to be moronic, and they don't understand blood spill for real. Because I'm saying, how I felt about the streets when I was a kid is how I'm starting to feel about the rest of the world. Or I'm not even gonna say starting to feel, I do feel this way. I have a lot of self-discipline, so when I crack, the pressure must be extreme. I felt like back then, if you ain't spilling motherfuckers' blood, they wouldn't be hearing you. The people talk shit, and they play around, and they do shit to wound, injure, whatever, harass you. But then once that motherfucking once that blood starts spilling, they're like, oh shit, fuck, scared as hell, what the fuck is going on? And then they understand. But I'm saying, why does it even have to reach that point? Why does it even have to reach that point? Okay, I gotta wake up and behave every single day for this system that I don't even like. I don't even like it. I don't wake up every day and feel like, oh yes, I'm an American. I can enjoy my freedoms, and I'm gonna go to work at a good, fulfilling job and live a fulfilling lifestyle. No, I don't feel like that. I feel paranoid. I feel like I obviously am a second-class citizen, which is it's blatantly obvious by looking at what I post that I feel like a second-class citizen. This is taxation without representation, straight up. Who represents me anywhere? Nobody. I'm an African American with an extremely pale complexion, and that allowed me to be discriminated against and terminated at my job. What the fuck? Am I crazy, or am I making sense? How the fuck can the government show us pictures in history of colonists shooting redcoats with muskets, which were essentially the police at the time, and saying this is heroic? They stood up and fought for themselves. You know, this is independence. Be happy. But they would enforce this same system of tyranny here nowadays. And if I picked up a musket and went and shot a police officer, all of a sudden I'm a really bad dude. I'm a really bad man, you know? I'm a horrible man. I'm psychotic. I belong in a prison, you know? But all their heroes are these musket-toting, shoot a motherfucking cop, dump tea in the fucking water, tar and feather a fucking Tory loyalist ass person. I don't get it. You guys would march in huge lines and shoot each other with muskets and blow people up with cannons, and that was heroic, okay? But me getting my civil rights violated, not even once, but twice, by this fucking pedophile ass system, fucking that molests us, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to actually get up and behave right. Like I'm supposed to, and I am behaving right. I am behaving right. I'm going to work and I'm going to sleep. But they expect me to maintain absolute control, knowing what they did to me, so I'm gonna be a good boy until they figure out how to frame me again and lock me in a cage forever. That way I can't speak and I can't communicate. Man, get the fuck out of here. Fuck the fucking system. I cannot exist happily in a world where I'm a second class person in relation to everyone else due to my skin color. Get the fuck out of here. No, not happening.